Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy ColtsTalk. We are back with another video, and we actually beat the Jacksonville Jaguars at home, just like last year. Last year, we won off of a game-saving fumble on Trevor Lawrence from Hurricane Dio. This year, we win by a game-winning touchdown from rookie wide receiver from Cincinnati, Alec. What a game! What a game! The offense was on all cylinders this game, and this is something we wasn't expecting from the Indianapolis Colts due to the woes we had at the offensive line. We were just knowing that this was going to be maybe a fumble game or an interception game or a bunch of sacks game. But shocking, we didn't get any. Matt Ryan didn't get sacked once. You hear me? Once. He did not get sacked once all game. He got pressured maybe 2 or 3 times. But besides that, Matt Ryan played perfectly. But this goes to my argument that I make with the offensive line. They make him see ghosts, and he cannot play to the perfection that he can be. This game showed you, I don't care that it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. This guy is 37 and had over 40 pass attempts, and all of them were successful. This goes to show you, like, if the offensive line can give you some type of stability, what Matt Ryan can do. This offensive line made their changes. They took out Ramen Bernard at left tackle. They put in Dennis Kelly finally, and this offensive line played good football. They really did, and I'm happy as a Colts fan that they finally figured it out. They don't need to make any more changes at the line at all. I don't care about Pryor, right guard. He played decent football. All of them played decent football against a team that's known for blitzing. It was a good day. Deion Jackson had himself a good day. Deion Jackson, third string running back. I've been adamant about for 2 preseasons when we always talk about the roster, the running back room. We always talk about Taylor and Hines, and who's that third running back going to be? And I mentioned Jackson's ability to be so good, and he stepped up to the plate for Hines and Taylor, and he did his thing. And this is the game I wanted Taylor to return to. I wanted Taylor to play this game, and today showed you that Taylor could have had just a good game, just like Jackson. But Jackson filled the shoes and he did his job. So shout out to Deion Jackson. I know he was going to be a dog, especially after that Detroit Lions game where he ran for that dagger touchdown. Like, the Colts offense was the offense we wanted to see all season. It's just that simple. When it comes to Alec Pierce, he is playing lights out right now. Shout out to Reggie Wayne as the coach. I think he has a lot to do with that, getting these guys right. Like, we didn't have a lot of drops. Kyler Granson stepped up to the plate today. Jelani Woods in the red zone, being a dog as usual when the ball's going to him. He stepped up today. The offensive line, Matt Ryan, was just amazing. He was just amazing. Like, and the fact is that he could have played even better. But he played a game with no fumbles or interceptions. And that's what you would want from a guy like Matt Ryan when you bring him in. It's just that simple. So the defense was the biggest downfall, in my opinion, when it comes to the run game. The defense played lights out as well. Well, not lights out, but they played some good defense. They held up, and like everything else when it comes to passing, the defense did the most they could. But the run defense was the biggest issue for the Colts, and I think we all know that. But EJ Speed, Bobby Okereke, DeForest Buckner, Adefi, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He stepped up to the plate. Rodney Thomas was amazing. Gilmore, that flag wasn't on you. When they called that flag, they spot them to get them a touchdown. But besides that, like, the only issue we really have still is why is Brandon Faison seeing more minutes than Isaiah Rodgers Sr.? I think that's the only issue we really have with this game moving forward. The run defense and Brandon Faison still being a liability. Kenny Moore, he's still a liability as well, but I think he can improve better when everyone else comes back. Like, they just had our number. When it comes to Christian Kirk, he's dogging all season. When it comes to that scenario, I mean, Zay Jones just found the sideline every third down for some reason. And Trevor Lawrence, we just got to give them credit for just outplaying us when it comes to that scenario. Of course, we won the game, but we have to give the Jaguars some type of credit when they come up to game plan and scheme. Like, we're not perfect. We're still trying to get to our best form of football. But, I mean, we can't really just blame the Colts for, oh, we suck and we suck this, we suck. Like, we have to give credit where credit is due. The Jaguars' design when it comes to the offense, throwing the football, Trevor Lawrence running out the pocket, and then on third down, you get a run from Travis Etienne or a hasty run, a 60-yard run from a third-string running back. That just comes from bad game plan. I mean, that's all you can really say. Like, the angles of the tackling was poor on the run defense, and that big run for 60 yards from Hasty. I mean, that's just a bad play call from Gus Bradley. But other than that, like the big play from EJ Speed when Travis Etienne was on an option play from Lawrence on third down, that was the biggest play in the third quarter because they were moving the chains, and we pretty much stopped it. Like, they gashed us in the first half, but in the second half, the Colts did what they usually do, and that's pretty much turn up. And I expected them to have a big second half as well. But like I said, the run defense was the biggest issue. They adjusted to it a little bit towards the end, and I mean, they pretty much paid for it. Alec Pierce, he did his thing. Matty Ice was being Matty Ice in the second half. He pretty much just stone cold delivered, and that pass to Alec Pierce was such beauty on a 101. To trust a rookie like that and him to make that play, we're known how good he is in 101 and jump balls in that scenario anyway. But that was just a good game. Michael Pittman Jr., he was there on emergency routes every other down. Like third down plays, we didn't really see success for him on the defensive side, but for the offense, Michael Pittman Jr. made big play after big play. Alec Pierce, big play after big play. Noah Hines, no Ashton Dooling, no Jonathan Taylor. We did all these things with the guys on the roster. Mike Strawn, another downfall. After the run defense, Mike Strawn had 2 chances to score, and he dropped both. The first pass was overthrown. We'll say that. But the second pass, he slipped on the route. Now, we question that could have been somebody else, but the fact that he was there and it was just a trust factor. Can Matt Ryan trust Mike Strawn in the end zone? I think he got his answer today. So that's what it was on that scenario. But like I said, he trusted Alec Pierce. The fact that they gave the ball to Jelani Woods and he made himself known in the red zone as a red zone target. It's just things you love to see as a Colts fan. Like I said, they improved so much today, and I'm proud of this team and how far they came. Like I said, the division's still winnable. We got a nice opponent going up. We going up against next, and I think the offense is just shining the light of what we can potentially be when everyone's back on the roster. Paris Campbell had himself a day. He scored the first touchdown. I'm so happy for Paris Campbell remaining healthy and seeing the field and still doing damage. Like, this team is just flat out, like, they improved so much this game. It's kind of like hard to really express it unless you go over film and you rewatch it. I'm pretty sure we're all going to do that, but this team stepped up to the plate. They did what they had to do. The flag that they called on Stephon Gilmore wasn't a flag. The flag they called on Ronnie Thomas, that was a tacky call, and they spotted them yards to score. Like, the referees could have been better this game, but that's just another conversation because the referees that was on staff are used to making some ticky-tack calls. So I'm happy that the Colts still found a way to win. But you guys let me know your thoughts about the game. Who improved, who stepped up to the plate, who did that thing. Let me know all these things in the comment section. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.